Welcome back to Neo. Alright, let's do it again. This time, 11 a.m. at Cat Street.
What's gonna happen here? Let's find out.
Supposedly someone we knew.
Supposedly, let's see.
Cat Street.
Without Mr. H, he's unrecognizable.
Try and work out exactly what happened here. Also, I don't know why, but I have a sudden.
There you go.
Oh no!
too.
Man, she was being such a slump lately. Just can't bring myself to do any work.
I swear, if this guy turns out to be the linchpin of the whole plot...
Everyone's favorite Ryoji of all time.
As a reminder, all this shit is happening because our characters unfortunately were tricked by Suzukichi in week 1.
You say that like you do any work to begin with. Hey, you aren't still taking on those sketchy jobs, are you?
Whoa, we haven't seen you in a while, bro. You keeping busy?
Yes.
You can try and dodge the question all you like, Ryoji. But honestly, I think you'd be better off cutting ties with that stuff and going clean, like I did.
I mean, but I would like to remind you about Ryoji as he's probably illegal. Hey man, his job's a good job, I am picky. I'd like to remind you that Ryoji actually puts his very legal, thing right next to the police headquarters. Not like he's been getting much of that kind of work lately anyway. But I'm saying he's been doing that with a lot of confidence. In fact, there ain't a whole lot of anything going on around here right now.
Okay then.
Please?
Good.
And there he goes. Well, everything seemed normal enough for them at least. Guess I can cross them off my list.
Are you
Yeah,
sure,
to be fair,
Endo?
didn't seem to be possessed by noises. So.
Well, the stuff he said about Shibuya being down in the dumps might be worth looking into.
Well, the sky...
Who is this?
That's you, Shiroi.
Which me?
Shoka.
Cat you.
Shoka, yeah.
Well, look who it is.
Oh, Shoka. What's up? Shoka over here.
Isn't this nice getting to know your teammates all over again?
You know that guy or something?
It's a very, very long story.
Very long story, Shoka. We don't have, well, technically we do have the time to tell it.
Oh, no.
But
Yes! With time travel. Let's just say he caused us a lot of pain and misery, and maybe part of the reason why everything's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Sort of. Met him on a mission a while back.
Yep. They only mentioned that because the other times were side quests, so.
Huh.
Just in case you didn't do them.
Yeah, if you
think there was
theoretically
one
this
other-
would be... Well, okay, there was a...
I feel like there's one overtime where we did have to talk to him as part of a story mission, but I can get maybe wanting to just keep it to the first time we met.
Did he seem alright to you?
I mean...
It depends with Ryoji.
Yeah, depends on what you actually mean by that.
And I'm alright. And I hear you. Alright. How about this, Shoka? By all right... Okay, go ahead.
How do you mean?
Yeah.
By all right, do you mean okay, or... Oh.
Like, was he syndroming out or whatever?
No,
That
it
sounds
was...
offensive.
It was not morbing, don't worry.
Offensive? How is that syndroming?
Syndroming out sounds offensive.
Well, I mean, it could mean he's becoming Syndrome from The Incredibles.
Oh, so then we'll just have to wait for a plane's turbine engine to take care of the problem then.
Oh, nah, didn't look like it.
You got me all monologuing, you dog!
Although he did say something about Shibuya being in a slump, like that's anything newsworthy.
Again, consider that the sky looks like a bunch of mercury.
Huh. Guess people in the RG are more perceptive than they look.
Didn't we already establish that people in the RG are noticing what's going on?
They're noticing the plague. Well, okay. They already established pretty much that the plague noise are indeed making their way to the RG, but I think the sky is only like this in the UG.
That was a bit of a
No,
weird
no, 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 no,
transition.
no, no,
It
no,
transitioned
no.
back to itself.
It's more
They
like
mentioned-
to say that, she just, moved to a more comfortable place to change the subject of a conversation with.
Yes, we moved the
Pretty
manga
sure
page.
much early- I'm pretty sure earlier they do mention that people in the RG can notice that the sky looks like
Okay, if that was the
Mercury.
case, Jova, that might have been the newscaster, which the characters do
That's
not
what
know.
I was thinking of, where a character we absolutely don't know is watching it.
What are you talking about? I'm totally a mysterious character that is totally not at all obvious who it is for the returning fans.
Sure, Jen.
Sort
Uh-huh.
of. I mean, I learned some stuff about the future.
I am incredibly mysterious. I even have a beanie and everything. That totally
Right,
hides
right,
who I
right.
am.
Right. Watch out for more land sharks, honey.
Is your head screwed on alright?
He's not
Oh.
the Grinch.
You see, Shoka, we've technically had this conversation before,
You're
but I'm suffering from amnesia. I'm traveling through the past to discover my past, so yes, I have become Shadow the Hedgehog.
You're a mean one.
Except this
Sure,
plot makes
yeah.
more sense than that one. Honestly, I'm probably not the best person to ask.
And remember, this is the earliest point in the timeline yet. So this is before the conversation. So technically, but this is before the conversation we had earlier at midday.
My memory's been kind of hazy today, so I've been going back in time to figure out what happened.
This point is basically like that one cutscene from Hotel Mario. It's been one of those days.
God
Maybe he
bless
should
that
check out the
It
enclosed
was-
instruction book.
It was questionable in quality, but memorable in its dialogue.
Which is why I'm here right now.
Nice of the princess to invite us to a tea party. Hey, Luigi.
Excuse me?
Which,
Go ahead.
Cheers, bird.
Oh, wait. So you don't even know why you lost your memories?
it's like the chain of memories is breaking.
Yeah.
TM.
Thank God we don't have to play any stupid card games.
Don't you see, Jova? To gain is to lose, and to lose is to gain, or something.
Shut up, Marluxia.
It reminds me of that bit in Roger's parody of Super Mario 64 DS. Oh, then we need to save the princess. She's kidnapped by Bowser. And then Toadsworth's like, indeed, the princess, all alone.
Well, I don't think it's connected to noise, but I'm not totally sure yet.
Indeed, the princess, all alone. Well, want to play some minigames? Hell yeah! Okay, how far back can you remember then?
Literally to this point.
Yeah. Well, technically, well, yeah, okay, never mind, yeah. What Jova said. Like,
This is as far back as we could go.
what about yesterday? I know, I was about
Oh,
to...
don't worry,
that's a
Shoka.
good
We
question.
remember how we murdered your mother. Don't worry.
Thanks, thanks for reminding me. Now it hurts again.
You asked the question first.
You know, that being said, though...
Oh, I remember yesterday just fine.
Okay,
It's today that's a problem.
now that is interesting. It feels like the amnesia is a bit laser-focused.
Huh. Weird.
Like, again, maybe it's a random effect of Shibuya Syndrome, or was whatever made him lose
Oh,
his
hold on.
memory focusing.
But I'm glad you remember yesterday, at least.
Aww.
Hey, Rin dude. How about you and her get a room, huh?
Shut up, Fred.
What?
Do we need to tell more jokes about your mom?
My mama was a saint!
Whatever.
No, you know, you should go get your ears checked when this is all done.
Oh, you are so terrible at hiding it.
And then she does the same thing that the main character in Whisper of the Heart goes baka 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 while she goes down the street. All right. So yeah, Rin, dude, get your ears checked or something. Anyway, what are you gonna do now? Yeah, let's get back to that.
That's a good question.
I mean, ask you more about the past so I can go back to it? That seems like the most simple thing to do.
I can help you out if you're gonna look around here. Okay then.
I guess it makes sense he doesn't immediately try to go back to the past anyway. Like, might as well see what he can get at this time.
Yeah, the
anyway.
information that you can gather.
Like, even though it would probably be easier to do so, like, it might be more effective if he analyzes what's going on at each time frame to get the most complete
Connect the dots.
picture of the puzzle.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
we're supposed to be flying solo today, huh?
No, hold on. Maybe we could go a little one-on-one just for now.
Like I establish, yeah, okay.
There's a non-zero chance I might bump into that noise sometime soon.
So that means that maybe, obviously that means that there is a 0 chance that you will not run into, oh wait, never mind. Okay, so what's the plan? Fearless
Well,
leader?
we need to change something to affect the past positively. Maybe having her go with you will change the future.
Let's round up the team.
Might as well.
And then what?
Think about her place in the universe.
It's a bit late for that, I fear.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta do something.
Like I said, I don't remember everything that's supposed to happen.
Which means that we need to try to check everything, yeah.
But I know that something's supposed to happen. So no matter what that something ends up being,
You want to make sure we're all together for it. Okay, sounds simple enough, I guess.
right? I mean, I don't want to screw things up at all, if possible.
Obviously. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? Past me.
But if we want to avoid that worst possible outcome, I think we need everyone's help.
Pedro, at this point, I think you should have therapy with your past self. It sounds like you two have something to work out.
I get the feeling. I get the feeling
Even
if
a cool can do it. So.
I get it. Okay. So you think something's gonna happen here? I get the feeling that if I had therapy with my past self, I would strangle my past self right in front of the therapist.
I'm not totally sure, but better safe than sorry, right?
All right.
So here's what you do: have your future self be the therapist, and then you have therapy with your past self, so your future self can be the perfect mediator because he knows you both inside and out, and he's the wisest because he's from the future.
So, if there's anything current events have told us is that the future does not get wise the more it passes.
Remember when we thought we'd have floating cars in 2015?
I was promised flying
So yeah,
cars.
like that particular conversation hinted at. We actually arrived right before Ryoji was attacked, as you're about to see.
So of course, Ryoji does play a part in this. I
Yes.
knew it.
We actually arrived right before it happened, as you'll see. There you go.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa.
Notice how we once again miss. Well, okay, to be fair,
That's Ryoji!
That's a very beauty.
and both look stoned.
Like, fuck society, man. Am I right? Wait,
Is that
The
what-
reach.
Wait, what?
Nani?
Nani the fuck?
This is not
Is
very
that what-
This is definitely Daijobun.
Did you say something about a very beauty?
Yeah? I mean, doesn't he look a little out of it to you?
To be fair,
doesn't have the
she has a
aura,
point
though.
because the henchmen of the different teams all wear the same type of attire, just in palette swap format. So
No, in case you forgot,
there are
this
some
we-
slight variations in the outfits that NPCs of each
still
team
recognizable enough, I argue.
we actually already met this particular very beauty in a side quest, in case you forgot.
Oh, look at that! The NPCs do have identities, Tio.
Well, we've already seen plenty of examples
Yeah.
of that. So
Quite. He appears to have been standing still, gawking at his surroundings for a while now. Also, did I miss anything?
not particularly.
A small
Not too
emotional
much.
moment between Shoka and
You
Oh, yeah.
must have seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
argument
Ring
stir
though.
crazy and killed everyone.
Yeah,
nothing
basically,
that we didn't knew already. It's just quick.
Shoka was happy that despite everything, Reno still remembers yesterday, as in his help with Ayano, and she whispered this so that Reno wouldn't hear. And just, wait, did you say something? No, I didn't. You must be hearing things. While she's blushing. Again,
It's
get out.
interesting.
Again, these two need to get a fucking room like right now. Like, hey, pal, you feeling all right?
I guess this is one of the spots where Ryoji can see us. Oh wait, never mind. He
The
was talking to
onslaught,
Very Beauty.
the onslaught never ends.
Chaos
Yeah,
reigns.
yeah. I
He's
know.
high.
Fighting.
Yo, you weren't doing nasty noise today, brother?
This is your brain. This is your brain on noise.
Ew.
This is what your family goes through, and your friends, and your. Any questions?
We don't have all day, bird brain. Spit out. Fight any noise today.
Noise.
Oh, noise.
Or thinking, I forgot which specific poem was Michael Rosen had. Headache, I think, about the noise.
Indeed. Noise.
But again,
aka
interestingly
must
enough-
defeat. Canon.
Okay, assuming this noise reviews people's deepest inner desires, Canon might want to watch her back.
Talking to the sky's not gonna get us anywhere.
So you're telling me that one Simpsons episode, the reanimated mummified corpse of Lenny was possessed by a noise?
Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm never gonna accomplish anything anyway.
So there you go. Whoa.
Gasp!
Huh?
Becoming a jack of all trades was a mistake. It's nothing but trash.
Is he having an existential crisis?
Oh,
Well, actually-
Nothing but
Oh,
trash of all
weird.
trades is what I am. More like, again, as we mentioned, an exacerbation of or something very present, in this case, self-love.
Man.
Ow, that hurt, damn it. What's gotten to you, Ryoji?
You annoyed me for years, you piece of shit.
But nothing that, well, again, Ryoji doesn't seem to have lost his memory.
You're acting moodier than a lovesick teenager.
Like I said, if
And
this
your
is all
terrible
Shibuya...
jokes aren't helping.
Anyway, like I said, if this is all Shibuya syndrome, then the effects seem to be random.
You said you met that guy on a mission, right?
Yeah, that's what you should hire me for. To write scenes where characters go batshit crazy.
Well, Blibs, have you seen Invincible?
No.
Because the ending
Oh,
of the ending
gosh.
because the ending of episode 1 probably will be very much up your alley. Yeah,
Alice was more familiar with the comics already.
yeah, we did. Name's Ryoji.
I don't want to do anything.
Ow.
Why am I even here?
Just to suffer.
Or it's just a dark gray mess.
Yo, buddy, come on. Step out of it.
It's funny seeing all this when I recently did have a
Something's
cutscene with
definitely not
Arthas
right with him.
Chain from Stardew Valley. Very, very on topic. I think it's Shibuya syndrome. Who knew it escalated so quickly?
You missed a
Yeah,
lot.
it starts with self-loathing, then it escalates to anger and started to hit anybody around them.
The 5 stages of Shibuya syndrome.
Oh god.
But Pedro,
we
it
still,
doesn't
we still
form.
yet to figure out the other 3
Pedro, it
stages.
doesn't form an acronym. We cannot use it for British advertisement.
Oh shit.
What?
Well, then what do we do then?
I've heard something that I learned, Shiri. Apparently, British advertisement for something like strokes love to have acronyms about the symptoms.
Hey, Nagi, you up for diving into that guy's mind?
Oh boy, we're
Yeah, the
gonna.
first time we
I'm not
did.
sure if I'm not sure if the Welsh NHS has different adverts.
Leave it to me.
Alright, for the second time, we are now diving into Ryoji's mind.
I'll be honest, I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I couldn't tell you either way.
Mm-hmm.
Time to investigate that swine. Wow, that's rude.
To be
He's
fair,
having a bad day, Nagi, and you call him that.
Like this time, it wasn't his fault.
That is to say, time to cleanse Ryoji's mind.
well, remember, it's meant to be a reference to his piggies, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Remember, like,
Mission with the pigs.
Yeah, okay, it makes more
Got-
sense now. Still a little rude, but...
alright, pardon the
Yeah,
intrusion.
It's Nagi for you.
Pardon the intrusion. Thanks, Miss Parkin. Your delivery is top notch. Go ahead.
Man, why do we even bother? I don't want to do anything. Even standing up's killing me, which is why I'm smiling.
Sorry, we're using the typical sprite that typically has
God
whenever we
damn
scan
it,
them.
Joshua.
Shall I proceed?
You and your saving cost excuses.
Look, when you're all up on work and have so little time, why put your effort into assets that can use only like what once?
There's something seriously screwed up with this world.
Really, have some compassion. Ta-ta. Okay, so
Oh no, it's demonic penguins, the worst of the noises.
indeed.
Beautiful.
Wow, Pingu took all those times he
Oh my God.
cancelled really badly.
Noot,
So
motherfucker.
basically, if Nagatoro got possessed by a noise, this would be what we would find in her mind, basically. There you go.
We talking manga, light novel, or anime?
I mean, I
A-
say-
Actually,
I say-
Nagatoro didn't start out as a light novel. It was the manga from the beginning. Nagatoro's
Whatever
favorite
you put in, the more pain you have to put up with it.
Nagatoro's favorite animal is the penguin, Jova.
I say Pingu because it's actually really popular in Japan. And before you ask, no, it was not created by us Brits. It was created in Switzerland.
I was thinking instead of Pen, the penguin character from Evangelion, who his role is very minimal. He still,
Lord, do we all
he still
remember
says
him well.
congratulations at the end, so he's important too.
Yes.
in
was
the, in the
Integral
words
that
of
everybody say congratulations.
in the words of Spike Spencer himself, is this how you end the series?
Alright.
Just be careful.
Might as well just give up while this going is good.
No, dude, that defeatist attitude will make it so that you never accomplish anything.
Nowadays, Pingu is owned by Mattel, and they're currently working on a remake of the series with Aardman.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
still
Well,
some
with
motion at the
Mattel,
very
of all
least.
people. And Aardman makes just way too much sense.
Jeez, intimidating.
And as for its popularity, in
Seeing as I lose everything when it's all over.
Japan, it was mainly popular amongst high school girls when it debuted in '92.
was perfect.
And they even made their own series called Pingu in the City.
Dweb, since you're familiar with old British cartoons, are you familiar with Bully? The snowman, the little snowman character.
Not entirely.
Basically, the premise is there's a snowman that melted completely, and I'm not kidding you. It's basically a Super Ted level of weird premise where Lady Moon, as the intro calls her, was sleeping and she noticed that the snowman was melting, so she decided, oh, don't worry, you'll be able to live in the land of the bullies. And it's this land full of snowmen that never melt for some reason. You know, Dibs, your country really likes this idea of a cartoon of some kind of godlike entity that shows up and gives life to inanimate things.
So you're saying that the so in terms of penguin cartoons, you're saying that the Swiss actually makes the most sane one.
I guess so. Remember Super Ted? You know, like who should I make into my superhero? I know, a teddy bear. Then again, it's still less ridiculous than Banana Man, at least.
I mean, I actually had a small booklet and few comic panels about Banana Man.
All right. Get it, kids? If you eat your bananas, you'll turn into a superhero.
Oh god. No point in story like this when you think of me.
I'm actually surprised it's not more common. The whole thing about trying to get kids to eat their veggies. It's surprising that there's not more occasions of trying to say, oh, if you eat your veggies, you'll become a superhero.
I've noticed that Ryoji's...
I mean, that was the entire slogan of Popeye.
I don't know if I would consider Popeye a superhero necessarily.
Oh, many people on the internet will disagree with that, Pedro.
Definitely would disagree with that, yeah. Anyway, Ryoji's Bowser seems to definitely have more phases than the typical plague noise fight.
Yeah, it's going on for quite some time now.
That's because week 3 is where the difficulty starts ramping up to.
Oh, no, but like, even for plague noise fights, this is definitely more than we've had at any point. Which makes me wonder, are we somehow bringing the blue light into his mind with us to fight the plague noise?
I mean, if we get inside his mind with everything else, I don't see why not.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
I guess it makes you wonder, like, is something that was technically bought from the RG able to become mystical enough to enter someone's mind?
Nightmare on Elm Street logic, I guess.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street logic.
Yeah.
Feels like the weight on the walls has been lifted on my shoulders. Still don't feel like doing anything, though.
Well, that's
Come
just...
on, Ryoji! We were supposed to help you break out of the...
No, his laziness is just innate to him. That's just...
You know what? I'm gonna change jobs.
That might be for the best, Ryoji.
I thought he was gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna change nothing.
And there you go, character arc complete. So,
then.
you think we fixed him?
Fred, no, you cannot fix
Not
him.
entirely. I don't know. I think there's some things that are too deep-rooted that we can't fix. I mean, sure, we took out the noise just fine.
But check out that Varia beauty.
Life is meaningless,
Still stoned
man.
off his ass.
Oh
No,
no, Pedro,
he's just stoned.
the right reference is life is pain, I hate.
We only live to die, good sir.
Huh?
I hate this.
I think the noise moved from him to Ryoji.
Not necessarily.
Let me guess, that means...
After it basically sucked this poor guy's soul dry.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, that's who the composer is actually for this week, Shang Tsung.
Yes. Both Shansung and Quan Chi are at it again. And they're trying to...
Have their quote-unquote deadly alliance TM. Like, seriously, they've been doing more time the actual referencing phrases than the actual game itself.
We moved on to someone new to chow down some more.
We must act now. We must stop this deadly alliance. Dun, dun, dun.
Sure don't look like no one's home, yo.
Shibuya syndrome progresses even faster than we thought.
Again, it seems random.
The doctors in the RG are gonna have their hands full.
That's the thing. To people in the RG, it just looks like mood swings or depression. Which in that case, therapy, but yeah, they have no idea that it's an actual disease.
Another new symptom that has come to light, ladies and gentlemen, is that victims of Shibuya syndrome tend to act like famous voice actor Christopher Daniel Barnes for some reason.
How specific?
Well, very easy instead of, you get it wrong, Pedro. If there's a gag that I learned from a YouTuber is that apparently in the future everyone will be voiced by Steve Blum instead.
Yeah.
The man...
No, go on.
The man wants to earn his Guinness World Records for voicing the most people. Eventually, he will get a voice credit for all of us.
Little did you know, Dwebs, that you were voiced by Steve Blum all along. You just didn't realize it.
Damn.
I heard a lot of stuff that Steve Blum was in, but...
Sounds about right, don't you think?
Basically, she theorized, but that's why Canon was actually afraid.
Yep.
So again, it seems that, like I mentioned, not only... this is like a virus that can hop from person to person.
Yeah, as Nagi's saying.
A parasite that moves from host to host, ruining each vessel as it goes.
Oh my god,
this was developed and came out during the pandemic.
I'm partially getting instead flashbacks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V and not the pleasant
Have
kind.
I mentioned that this game was made during the pandemic, like Dubs just
It's
said?
funny,
Literal
though, instead.
earworms.
Man, now I've got the heebie-jeebies. That's an actual thing.
Well, you're not in the 50s anymore. Also, I'm surprised, Pedro, that you haven't made yet the comparisons with Memento, considering the structure that the day has been going.
Yeah, they're going for a Memento thing, yeah.
Okay, me, Pedro, and Lips actually have seen. What about you, Jov and Shirai?
Seen
I
what?
have heard...
It's a movie
Memento.
from Christopher Nolan.
It's
what's it called?
It's a movie about
Memento.
Memento.
Come on, let's look for it. It's a movie about anterograde amnesia. What that means is you stop being able to make new memories, as in you always remember your life up until the point where you had whatever caused your brain to stop being able to form new memories, basically.
Also, possibly one of the more tolerable Jesse Eisenberg performances you will ever see.
That message she
I have
sent got
definitely...
me real worried sick. I really hope she's okay.
Which, does bring the question here. We're technically doing stuff
Hold on.
backwards, so will that...
Right. So coming back to me. Canon messaged us at the start of the day. Right after I had that vision of threats.
So you did have the vision. Huh! We are literally doing it in reverse.
Yep, that's the twist of this particular day. We're doing it in
The
reverse.
deep vision had not happened yet.
But yeah, one thing I wonder though, since we're technically doing stuff in reverse, does this mean that technically we might end up undoing all we did going to the past and none of the changes will stick when we actually do solve the day?
If so, it's a risk that we have to actually try.
Again, to quote Bruce Willis from Looper, I don't want to talk time travel shit because we're going to stay here drawing straws all day. It doesn't matter. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt's going to but it doesn't matter. All right, see you for the next part, everybody, where we discuss. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Let's see you for the next part, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.